all facility personnel. Protocol Salatum has been activated. Please prepare for emergency evacuation at this time. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
You got mail.
Dark matter reactor superstructure integrity dropping. Engage thermal systems immediately.
Attention all bottom side to serve personnel. Protocol Salatum has been disengaged and disabled. I repeat, Protocol Salatum has been disengaged and disabled. Evacuation is no longer mandatory. Please resume normal operations.
Warning, dark matter reactor superstructure breach detected. Emergency fire suppression system discharge has been activated. Draining primary and reserve bridge codex water tanks. Attention, core temperature is exceeding outside of safe operating perimeters.
outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Ain't simply no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show sign of stopping. And I brought me some more for Papa. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow.
Attention all facility personnel. Protocol Talisman has been activated. Please prepare for emergency evacuation at this time. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Attention all bottom side Q-Surf personnel. We have received signal to begin the protocol Talisman detonation sequence. Warheads will be primed in T-minus 40 seconds.
All the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And it doesn't show sign of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned green and low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, our feet go out in the snow.
Attention all bottom side Q-Surf personnel. Protocol Talisman has been disengaged and disabled. I repeat, Protocol Talisman has been disengaged and disabled. Evacuation is no longer mandatory. Please resume normal operations.
There's a lovely snow. Let it snow and snow. All the weather outside is frightful. Fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go,
Attention, dark matter reactor core temperatures are exceeding safe levels. Please activate the thermal systems immediately.
Let me show you how to.
Report to sector.
Attention, dark matter reactor core temperatures are exceeding safe levels. Please activate the thermal systems immediately.
Fuel cell 2, locked. Fuel cell 3, locked. Fuel cell 1, locked.
Dark matter fuel capsule replacement completed.
If you were exposed to PC gaming in the mid-2000s,
You may be entitled to financial compensation.
you might have played a little game by the name of Counter-Strike Source. I take it that you probably know at least a little about CS Source since you clicked on this video, so I'm going to skip over explaining its history and all that and just drop us right into the map CS Office. This map is very important to me. This single map had a hand in exposing me to Counter-Strike, Half-Life, Gary's Mod, and Team Fortress 2 all at the same time, and yet I had never even played on it. This is the YouTube channel. He's the creator of the Gmod Idiot Box series of YouTube videos that lasted from 2008 to 2015. This series was one of the very first things that I had stumbled upon
Maintenance
when I first started
completed.
watching YouTube.
Please
as a small
restart
British boy.
the dark matter
These
reactor.
Gmod videos were the funniest things I had ever
Attention.
seen. And
Dark
after
matter
watching all
reactor
of them,
ignition
all I
sequence
wanted
has
to do
been
was go
primed.
and play with all those
All
funny
personnel
characters
must
by
vacate
myself
the reactor
on my own
internal
computer.
structure
After a while,
immediately.
I figured out how to install Steam, begged my mom to buy me
Attention.
Gary's
Dark matter reactor ignition
My
sequence has been
with
confirmed.
realistic graphics.
All personnel must evacuate the reactor internal structure
Older and
immediately.
incredibly wiser, I
Combustion
see these
chamber
videos
seal
through
will lock its
and I
T-minus
notice things that I
14
just
seconds.
wouldn't have before, like this specific computer in the background of Gmod Idiot Box 1. This specific model of computer appears in several places throughout the map, and anytime that I'm playing CSS or Gmod nowadays and I'm on this map, I look at these computers and because of my specific strain of ADHD, they really get me thinking, what would it be like
Dark matter
to
reactor
use
ignition
this
sequence
system?
initiated.
What kind
Combustion
of
chamber
hardware?
seal has been locked for ignition.
Operating system would it have? What kind of games could it play? If you're familiar with my channel, then you'll know that I like computers. Weird ones. The more
Gravitational lasers
unless they were intended
online.
to be game
Raising core superstructure to center
I
position.
also have a knack for recognizing extremely common ones. To me, the computer from CS Office looks a lot like an older Dell Dimension tower from around the turn of the century. And putting them side by side here, I think it's pretty clear that that's what it's supposed to be.
Dark matter
That means,
reactor
for all
superstructure
intents
has
and
been raised to
purposes, there is
center
a
position.
physical, tangible
Activating
version
power
of the
lasers.
computer from CS Office out there
Opening
in real
combustion
life
intake
somewhere
valves.
that I could buy. But there is one issue. Anyone who spent time messing around in CS Office could tell you that you can shoot the side
Power lasers
off of these things
online.
inside. Valve fully modeled most of the components that make up the PC. You can see a video
Dark matter reactor resuming normal operations.
motherboard that's clearly not from a Dell Dimension. So is the CS Office computer really a Dell Dimension then? Because after seeing the inside of this thing, it just kind of looks like some unholy cobbled together PC that's just using a Dell Dimensions chassis. So now we're faced with this photo. If I want my own CS Office computer, do I find this exact motherboard and make an exact replica of the computer down to every last component that is? Or do I follow the Dell Dimension, just use it as is, as it was intended to be used, with the hardware that they were producing? By doing a reverse image search of the motherboard, I found out that it's an Asus A8T Deluxe. You know, it's kind of impressive that Google let it pinpoint the exact board instantly, nothing else to go on with this pixelated mess. Now we're taking that and putting it on eBay. One for sale, which is from the UK, and stream does not leave. Now I'll be saying, I guess not. In either way, I don't think you could actually put a full-size standard ATX motherboard into a Dell Dimension.
Attention, dark matter reactor core temperatures are exceeding safe levels.
You're nonsense.
Please activate the thermal systems
Valve made
immediately.
it was kind of by cheating. If you take a look at the texture sheet for the inside of the PC, you can kind of make out an Antec logo. All they did was take this image from an Antec Sonata case review, remove some stuff in Photoshop, and then just like that, they had a standard
Relocation coupon just like everybody else.
they had a standard computer chassis in a Dell Dimension. So with Valve having completely faked the inside of this thing, plus the fact that that motherboard is apparently unobtainium, we now know with 100% certainty that a regular Dell Dimension is going to be the way to go. In typical Counter-Strike fashion, we'll treat the CS Office computer as a Dell Dimension loot box. I'll buy the first one that I find, and whatever hardware happens to be inside of the one that I get is what I get. But what about the other stuff on the desk in CS Office? A proper battle station is more than just a PC. What were the ancient gamers gaming on? There's a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor to go with the PC. Those are real too? Oh, they totally are. We have this image today for figuring out exactly what's on it. According to the image, the keyboard is a Logitech Internet Navigator model YV22. The mouse is a Microsoft IntelliMouse Explorer, and the monitor is a Dell 1505F. But what are the odds of actually finding each of these obscure elements on the cheap? In fact, the Dell Dimension and the IntelliMouse are both so easy to come across that I was able to find both of them at a local e-waste recycler in the first 5 minutes that I was there. The monitor and keyboard, though, I just bought these ones that I found. She's a bit crusty, but overall, it's in pretty good shape. The mouse, I'm just happy this thing didn't end up being like that's just cool and unusual part. But does it work? Beautiful. Seems like it's right now. I don't really know what to say about it. It's like being asked to review the design of a cleaner. There it is. Now the keyboard is pretty much the same. It's pretty nasty. Oh yeah, this is a Counter-Strike keyboard. What? Why's it got a scroll wheel? iPod touch button. One of the 7 wonders of twice and look how much real estate they gave to all the random crap on this keyboard. The freaking scroll wheel over here, which actually clicks in, I will add user, F-lock, email, messenger, SMS, webcam, rewind, fast forward, media, volume up and down, mute, pause, stop, iTouch, search, shopping favorites, my home. The more I look at this keyboard, the weirder it is. Look at this. The numlock key has a 3-button mouse icon. All of the F keys have like random stuff that they do. And that's pretty common on keyboards, but like this
Dark matter reactor superstructure integrity dropping. Engage thermal systems immediately.
It's also got printing for both Mac and Windows. What does the go button do? I really want to test out all of the miscellaneous buttons at some point, but for now, we'll just test all the standard keys. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Yeah. Everything except print screen, numlock, and wait, what is that? What is that key? Not sure? What do you mean not sure? You're the keyboard checker. Not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to be the Windows key, and it's not doing anything, but maybe the browser is just not letting it read it. I don't know. Print screen works, though, because you can do this, and numlock works because you can see the light. Volume up, volume down, beautiful. Media. Oh, it actually wants to open a media player. Okay, we'll save the rest of these for later. God, I want to know what the scroll wheel does. Now, the monitor. This thing is actually, like, shockingly tiny. It's only a 15-inch monitor. Oh my goodness, that is so small. It's a little baby boy. But does it work? Better, because I bought this one on eBay. I really don't want to have to send it back. It's already a miracle that it survived without cracking into a million tiny pieces. Hey, look at that. It's a bit dim. Cool. You can't open the menu without an input. Alright, hold on. You wouldn't plug the Steam Deck into the Counter-Strike monitor, would you? Wait, no, that's the part where I was supposed to tell everybody about today's sponsor, Delete Me. Ever wonder how people get doxxed and swatted so easily? You'd be shocked about how easy it can be to find someone's address online if they're not careful about where their data ends up. Do you know where your data ends up? Probably not. But luckily, Delete Me can help you find out. And more importantly, they can help you do something about it. They'll remove your personal information from hundreds of data brokers' websites. And it's all automatic. No need to get up and surgically separate yourself from your crusty gamer chair that you seem to have fused to at some point. After some initial setup, they'll get right to work submitting removal requests on your behalf to the data brokers that they found to be selling your information. And in just 7 days, Delete Me will compile a whole report for you that shows you exactly how many listings for your information that they got taken down.
Dark matter reactor superstructure integrity dropping. Engage thermal systems immediately.
The brokers had your information and exactly what kind of your data that they had. Anything from your name, your family's names, your current and previous addresses, your phone number, and more. I'm personally signed up with Delete Me to take control of my data, and you can do the same by visiting joindeleteme.com/Bringus and use promo code Bringus at checkout to get 20% off any US Delete Me consumer plan. Yeah, this thing looks like crap. I'm hoping that it's just on some like weird settings right now. Factory reset. Let's give that a go. All settings. That's a little bit better. I don't know if it picked up before, but it was overly like brown before. Now the colors are more accurate. Hold on, what if we hit the lights? It's not bad. It's an office monitor from 20 years ago. It will do. Had to bust out the wide angle for this one. So these things kind of suck, and they open up like this. Very nice. That is actually one shockingly clean 20-year-old computer. What the heck? I'm struggling to...
Dark matter reactor superstructure integrity dropping. Engage thermal systems immediately. Emergency fire suppression system discharge has been activated. Draining primary and reserve bridge codex water tanks. Attention! Core temperature is exceeding outside of safe operating perimeters.
Dr. James McCarthy, President Reagan, Vice President Bush, and First Lady Reagan will be arriving at the facility shortly. Please ensure you behave appropriately during the duration of their visit. Security, please send personnel to topside Tartarus to escort them. Thank you.
Core temperature is exceeding outside of safe operating perimeters.
Charlie 7 is declaring a state of emergency.
Attention, dark matter reactor core temperatures are exceeding safe levels. Please activate the thermal systems immediately. Science Multi-Purpose Laboratory. The time is... The temperature is 71 degrees. The lift has arrived at the lower landing.